How's it going?
I'm Sly.
Dale, good to meet you.
Welcome to the Beardbrand Barbershop.
Oh, absolutely.
Where did you just come in from?
Houston. Here to get a haircut and a new beard.
A new beard. Well, then you just gonna trust us to take care of you here?
Hopefully.
Do you have any idea what we're gonna do?
Hopefully make it look good.
All right, well, let's get inside.
Okay.
Dale has been growing his beard for 90 days. Actually, this week is his 90-day celebration.
Yeah, 3 months.
So Dale works with a lot of businessmen. So what I was thinking is we buzz his head.
Sideways mohawk.
Sideways mohawk.
Ear to ear.
No, we can go one of two ways. Dale has a receding hairline.
Careful with that.
There's a lot of guys that have a receding hairline that are a little older, and I think they tend to jump the gun. But option number one would be to give it a buzz cut, really focus on the beard. Option two would be to do a little bit like a Daniel Craig look. It's kind of a buzz cut, but a little bit overgrown.
Mm-hmm.
And then option three would be to give him a mullet.
I'm in.
You're in?
I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to do with the beard. Maybe we go down to a chevron mustache. That's kind of corporate and kind of like business-like, right?
Well,
Should we get into it?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get
I'm
into
ready.
it.
No, I've had a beard since I was 19. And although most of my life, usually like a partial beard and always very close crops, like stubble to typically not more than 1 or max 2 weeks of growth. And so about 4 months ago, I got talked into shaving it off for the first time ever, and absolutely hated it. I hated everything about the way it looked. And so I decided I was going to go the opposite direction and see how things looked, given it 90 days to just grow out with no trimming, no nothing. And so anyway, this is the longest I've had. You know, I've had a beard, I would say, my whole life, but this is the longest I've ever had it. I mean, I've never had more than a 2-week growth max in my entire life, and usually it's more like a 3-day growth is how I usually kept it. So, you know, usually just, you know, a circle beard or something, you know, or goatee, and always very close cropped. So, and then same with the hair. I mean, I usually have had my hair cut pretty short, and so the other thing I decided was to let that grow for 90 days as well, see where it went. So how long have you been doing hair?
We're getting close to 10 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think I started in 2015. Yeah, and went to school over here. It was called Roffler School of Hair Design. Studied under an amazing gentleman by the name of Ronald Brown. He's still around. I'm making it sound like he's in the Jesus. But yeah, I wasn't trying to replace any of the metalwork stuff. It was more out of curiosity. Like I said, when I was younger, my grandfather would take me for haircuts, and it was, you know, at the time there were no such thing as appointments or none of that stuff. And so
You walked in and waited?
Yeah. Got you know, I'm from a small town in South Texas. It was like 700 people originally, and so he would take me with him, and you know, as a little guy, you know, just you had to learn patience. You know, you had to entertain yourself. We had imaginations back then. It was pretty cool. And then him, what I really would like to do, especially to give the hair a good amount of direction, I'm going to do basically like a sculpting razor cut on there. And I'm sorry, sir, what products are you using these days? Are you using anything like currently? Or?
Yeah, so I use like a matte finish.
Okay, yeah.
Pomade.
All right. I know you mentioned a sea salt spray.
And then I use sea salt, and then I've got a couple of different kind of medium hold products I put in the beard to just, you know, especially since I haven't been cutting it. You know, otherwise it's just going to go in every direction all at once.
I mean, some of the best haircuts I've seen that fit on someone with a receding hairline or something, they didn't even touch the top. It was more the sides. You know, you bring this in because this will lay flat, it's shorter, forehead looks bigger, but then the sides are really puffed out. If you bring those in, it gives everything a nice slimming look.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going bald, but it's a lot thinner than, I mean, you know, it's still pretty thick. You know, certainly I look at people I went to high school with, and you know, they all look like Vin Diesel,
Oh, wow.
and not on purpose. But yeah, I think I definitely have good hair genes. Yeah, my mother had the same kind of heavy, just jet black hair, and
Yes, sir.
she did not turn completely gray until she was 82. So never dyed her hair in her entire life. You know, but
82, huh?
but was still salt and pepper up until about 82. Difference.
You know, one of the things that for me personally stands out is the fact that after like a week or something, you know, if the white roots start coming in, it has that underglow, is what I like to call it. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? And yeah, it's
I mean, I never did. I mean, even when I was putting stuff in it, it was pretty minor because I never wanted to get too far from the natural color. You know, and usually little or nothing around the edges. Mostly, you know, where it was thicker on top.
sure.
But you know, so there'd be some gradation there. But yeah, but it's been interesting watching it grow out without it. You know, I've never really gone very crazy with hairstyles.
I saw him move his left arm. I thought he was going to pull his phone out, like, check this out. Nice.
Yeah, no mohawks,
No mullets.
no mullets. You know, when I was in high school, you know, I had this kind of just huge helmet of hair. It was very dense, very thick, you know, and not long on my shoulders, but it was long enough that it just, you know, it was like this gigantic head of hair. But, you know, that was more just not doing anything with it. Originally, a few careers ago, I was started out as an experimental physicist.
As a what?
Experimental physicist, a superconductivity researcher.
Yeah, I was just about to guess that.
So, did a stint up at Los Alamos, up at MIT, and then burned out at a young age,
Okay, yeah.
and started a company. So I've ended up having a number of different careers in the years since then.
And then this technique here is mainly, I don't like using it too much on the top. Especially if hair is starting to thin, but you're doing all right. And I just want to, like I said, get a nice balance. Basically texturizing in a sense. But you'll feel the difference when you comb your hair.
Yeah.
This is a big one too for me all the time, the sideburns. Somebody ever asked me for like a number 2, I always take that down to a 1 and so forth. It's always a step lower. Sideburns start turning into beard hair, which is a lot coarser and thicker. And I like to it just adds to this and then a little bit, it's details, you know. I am going to blow dry his hair because I want to look at it when it's, you know, dry, see anything that needs to be addressed. Hopefully it's not the whole haircut. But anyway, it's like, yeah, we got to do that again. But I'm going to go directly to the beard and then we'll just reveal everything at the same time. Blow drying when it's on high, just to get it done faster, is not good because what it does, it's going to make, in my opinion, makes the hair, it straightens it too much. Like it can make it flat.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you're gonna do that, I would definitely do it on the sides, but the top where, you know, we wanna give it a little bit of volume.
Yeah, I always run it mid-heat, mid, with the fan kind of at mid-level.
Jesus, I think you have a better blow dryer than I got.
Because, you know, I mean, full blast, full heat, you're only talking about 2 or 3, 4 minutes difference.
Sure.
So it's not like you're saving that much.
Oh, you'd be amazed how many people I come across that, like, that they take 6, 7 minutes to find like a part in their hair, and I'm like, you don't find a part, you make it.
Right.
You part it wherever you want. Just saying, a lot of guys don't worry about the back. A lot of times they don't. It's just kind of like, yeah, whatever. And they should. Yeah.
Yeah. You got to worry about the back. People see it.
You like this mullet I did? I mean, damn, did I give too much away?
A mullet with a tight fade.
Trey, you should try comedy. Yeah. Nice. See that? Yeah, is that there? That's gonna happen. Everything comes this way. This one shoots up at a higher angle. So what we're gonna do there, that's the part where we kind of go a little bit overtime on the razor. Help fix that, because that doesn't need any more direction, you know what I mean? What's up, Bert?
What's up?
Good to meet you. Damn, you're tall.
I'm a tall dude, a tall drink of water.
You doesn't seem so tall on YouTube.
Just wait till you stand up. Well, I'm excited to see the transformation.
Our Bold Fortune styling paste, medium hold, matte finish. Smells like Saturday night.
Have you smelled Bold Fortune yet?
The only stuff I've got from you guys is all lumberyard,
Oh, okay. Oh,
which is fine.
we're gonna knock your socks off today.
Yeah.
We're gonna knock your lumber off, sir.
So I haven't smelt any of the other flavors there.
All right.
Thoughts?
That is impressive. That's very soft. You must be using Beardbrand products.
I do.
Good.
Absolute perfect coverage, pretty dense, but not rough or wiry. Mm-hmm. Very different than it was when I was 20, which was very, very patchy and scraggly.
Sure.
But it is a bit out of control. I would say I've not done any trimming on it.
Yeah, we're an outline is going to be fantastic for you.
And the worst part was probably the second month where you go through that homeless guy living under a bridge phase. Mm-hmm. That's where you're forced to start using product just so you don't get ticketed for vagrancy.
Yeah.
I was going to say, one of the things I'm hoping to get out of the beard trim is something that is more modern, more sort of highly shaped. Mm-hmm. And again, I mean, one of the inspirations for growing it out to start with is following Greg Brzezinski's stuff, his journey, and he's always cycling styles, but the more more shaped, more well-structured look that he's got on his is very compelling looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that man has had many different styles.
Yeah, it's interesting watching him through the years.
You'd think he was a beard model or something, Strange. Yeah, I think a big thing because his beard is so dense, it's going to be the sides poof out a lot. So you want to, do this, and I almost gave everything away, but you get what I'm saying.
Mutton chops.
That's what we're doing.
Right.
And you get Lemmy from Motorhead. Thank you, Chris.
General Burnside from the Civil War.
Nice.
How's it compare with what you've seen before in terms of just
It's much more well taken care of than most people. I will say that it's very healthy.
I haven't done anything other than
well,
just
I mean,
wash it and put product in it now
Yeah,
and then.
and that's what it is. It's just
Yeah.
it's really soft. 'Cause usually we develop a sensitivity like when you're brushing, you can tell when something's real staticky and
Yeah.
coarse and stuff. And yeah, that's not the case here. As far as like your neck, any neck problems, anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. Bold Fortune Utility Oil, just to go along with the stuff up top. And we're going to freshen it up once we it's a good pre-shave oil. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it?
The spa experience.
Yeah, we run out of cucumbers. I apologize about that. Welcome back. Finally, I get to use my Bowie knife.
Nice.
Be surprised how many guys put in a hot tub.
Now this here, I'm just doing it mainly to kind of knock a lot of the loose hair out. So I can do a little detail work with the shears and get everything dressed up and take a look at it. As far as the beard goes, no, just little wispies that I could see from standing at all different angles. And I'm not going to yoga tomorrow because that counts for it. That's something I've considered doing, but I'm like, nah. Like, sir, what's your objective here? To be able to tie my shoes without almost passing out. That's what I want to do, man.
You haven't seen yourself in the mirror this entire time.
Nope.
Yeah? Does that make you nervous at all?
Nah.
Yeah?
Takes more than that to make me nervous. Figure, worst that happens, I can just grow it out for another 90.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Wow.
The main point here was really bringing this in. because you have such a good
Yeah,
beard.
'cause it
I
was-
did not want to. See some little bit here. You have such a good beard. I didn't want to really lose a lot of it, but we had to skim over everything, make sure everything was nice and even. But the cheeks are definitely much shorter.
Yeah.
So we just taper up here, taper down here. And once again, like I said, the lip line, it just opens
Right.
itself up. Okay, you can still keep the bulk in the middle,
Yeah.
you know, or I mean, at this part of the mustache, but you don't have to have it, you know, hanging over in order to have a bolder mustache.
Right.
Okay, so and now we're gonna use some of the styling. That's why I did this, because his hair might have a bit of moisture still, and then just really get in there. I like to really spread it till it's what do you call it again?
Emulsified.
Damn, one day I'm gonna get that. Dude, I've been here 2 years and I don't remember.